Hey, wait, there are already two people? How does that work? Hello? Who's on here? Oh my god, Ashley! Hey, what's bad? What's going on, you guys? Hey, Rosie Rodriguez. How are you doing? Hey, Benita. Thank you. Yeah, I was feeling a little baller. Thank you, guys. What's up, everybody? Oh, thank you. That's really nice, Savannah. I'm good. I've had kind of a wild day. Oh, thank you, Rosie. My Memorial's Day is fine. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of homework that I did not do. I had a long weekend, and literally did no homework. No, I just I just went took a shower. Yeah. How's everybody doing? What's up, you guys? My little brother stole from the store, and I was with him. Do you see him? And do you see me and him going to jail? He stole, not me. All right, Ashley. Looks like you're first up on the list. All right. Ashley, know if it seems what's gonna come of this robbery situation. Seems like nothing really is gonna happen all that much. It just seems like you're gonna be so basically we have the Page of Swords, which is just kind of like this figure is very like cautious and is like, they have their thoughts like held out like a weapon, like looking around like what's going on? What's going on? Wait, okay, I'm not paying attention to the chat. I need to make a list. Ashley, can I be added? Savannah can be added. Okay, and then Rosie, and then Karen, and then okay, and then Benita, yeah. Okay, but yeah, Ashley, I don't see anything bad in your future. But if anything, I see this is like kind of an opportunity for you to really reflect on your own values, and just to kind of do some deep contemplation about your relationship with your brother. I don't know. You should talk to him. Be like, hey, maybe you should not steal. You know what I mean? And just try to like. I think that this is just kind of a warning for you to uh, do better in the future and look out for yourself and look out for the well-being of, you and your family, and try to prevent both of you from making those sorts of decisions again. Or, well, your brother. Hey, Sheree, what's going on? Hey, Destiny Oliver. I'm sure all of you guys are subscribed already, but if you're not subscribed and if you want to be added to the list, just make sure that you've subscribed. And also, I would really appreciate it if you also liked this video, just to kind of boost me up in the algorithm. Thank you so much. Okay. So, Shree. All right, Ashley. But yeah, I hope that calms your nerves. I think everything's going to be all right. Just, keep your wits about you. This is definitely going to be a very paranoid time for a little bit, but just understand that this is just an opportunity for you to do better in the future. Yes, Victoria C, just make sure you are subscribed and you can be added to the list, and make sure that notification bell is ring-a-ding-dinging. Yeah. So, Savannah Ross wants to know, how is my Sagittarius man feeling for me currently? How does he feel for me? All right, Savannah Ross, let's find out about this Sagittarius man. Right, well, first of all, the Knight of Cups pops out immediately. I'm really seeing this as him. He's kind of maybe in a place where he's a little more like upfront about his feelings, or maybe that's just sort of his energy where he's thinking a little more about those sorts of things. Also, the Seven of Cups just popped out, and the Eight of Cups also just popped out. So it seems like there's kind of been a recent shift in your relationship potentially. Things are changing. It's not really the old way of communicating anymore. We're back to kind of like a new phase of, kind of taking the next couple of steps. Hey, Cindy, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Um, does he see me in a serious way? I think that right now he's in this like stage of reevaluating how he sees you, and getting to that point. I think that there's great potential for you to be, serious, and I would definitely suggest being, the Knight of Cups is simultaneously a person, but it could also be an action. So I would suggest either being, really upfront with him, or, just to expect that he's probably going to be a little more upfront with you about his emotions. So it's very exciting. Oh, thank you so much, Shirsha. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Is he going to offer me anything? Um, I don't know. Maybe. I think he might offer you some emotional satisfaction, but I don't know. Seems like maybe. I mean, it looks like something's being offered, but it's a cup, so. Okay, so everyone who wants to be added to the list, just make sure you are subscribed. Oh, thank you, Victoria. I'm glad you like my shades. I was feeling a little edgy tonight. And yeah, all right. So we did Ashley, Savannah. Now it's Rosie. Hey, Rosie. What's going on? Rosie. Yay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Very curious. Cindy. Yeah. How are you doing tonight, Cindy? So, Rosie, where are you? You're so awesome? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oops, I had to charge my phone, probably, or a laptop. What's going on? What's going on with Rosie? You feel nervous? Victoria, what's going on? Why do you feel nervous? Victoria. Love to new clothes after years and years of wearing the same clothes. I'm glad. That's cool. What were your old clothes? About my crush on Diego and if you will become romantically involved together. Alright. Rosie Rodriguez wants to know about the status of her and Diego and what the future holds. Alright, so we have the King of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Alright, so it seems like he is going to really like come to terms. I feel like he's going to sorry. Let's start with right now. I feel like right now he's definitely kind of coming to terms with like cleaning up other emotional situations in his life. Maybe he was like, I'm not to like shade you or anything or make you feel like any sort of way. But sometimes people have like multiple people that they're talking to, or maybe they are someone, is getting over another situation with somebody else. And it just kind of seems like they're dealing with a little bit of emotional baggage. So it kind of seems like they might be a tad teensy bit distracted from the connection that you two share. However, we do have the King of Cups, so it seems like it will be not that long until he's able to. Hey, Virsha, how are you doing? Versha, True. Plus, we don't talk a lot, which made me look in the clothes were all black or gray. Oh. Um, hey, Concrete Rose. You're new to this channel? Oh, well, please subscribe if you would like to be added to the list and make sure the notification bell is on so you can be notified next time I am doing a live stream. But thank you so much for clicking on this video. And please enjoy your stay. All right, so we have the King of Cups. So it seems like pretty soon he will be able to regain control over his kind of emotional direction and where he's investing his time emotionally. And it just kind of seems like the outcome will most likely settle in the way that you want it to, with with the two of you in a relationship together. We have the Emperor, which was just kind of like a sign of just general control and feeling very stable and feeling like things have gone your way. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to with that. Best of luck. How is everybody doing? So Karen wants to know, may I know if, okay. Karen says, may I know if Ana Karen Gonzalez will get the job she went to an interview for in Dallas? Sorry, I butchered reading that. So Karen wants to know if Ana Karen Gonzalez will get the job she went to an interview for in Dallas. Will Ana Karen Gonzalez get the job? Or what does the future hold with that job? Alrighty. It seems like it. It seems like there might have been a strong connection between the employer and Ana, or the interviewer. It seems like this might be a really positive work environment for them, where they're able to feel uplifted by the general community and are able to perform their best work and actually help others get the services that they need. It seems like at the moment it's very much a limbo period, kind of a stalemate, like you're just really waiting to hear back, that sort of thing. And, you just have to really trust in the fate and that sort of situation. But I feel like this is generally a very empowering situation with the Queen of Swords. It's also going to be very educational, just working at this new environment. Is going to give you a lot of new, or Ana, it's going to give Ana a lot of new life skills, and generally make them feel very confident and very capable within inside of their minds. Yes, exactly. Congratulations, Ana. I'm proud of her. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad. All right, so Benita, what's going on? Wait. Yeah, Benita, how does Ruben feel about me? Okay, well, immediately when I asked that, we had the Knight of Wands. Seems like he's probably thinking about you. You're definitely on his mind, and he's definitely like thinking about you in kind of unexpected moments, which is honestly the best time to think about someone, when you're forming a crush on them. When you're just like, oh, why am I thinking about this person? We also have, this just popped out, the Four of Swords, which to me really seemed like a meditation period, and just kind of what I was just talking about, thinking of somebody in an unexpected moment. It really seems like that this person, like, they can't really get rid of thoughts of you. They're probably thinking a lot of you. Oh, you're not in communication? Ugh, that always throws me off. I always assume everybody is in communication. I'm sorry. Let me reread that situation. Hey, Tarot Heaven Angels. How are you doing? Yes, he blocked me since 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Okay, well, it just kind of seems like, now that I'm reinterpreting these cards, It seems like the situation has really been put on pause, and now that we actually, like examining the face in the Knight of Wands, it does seem a little bit like unsure of itself, or a little like fragile. And it just kind of seems like this person has been moving away from you, or moving kind of towards themselves, maybe isolating themselves a little bit. But also, you just told me that they blocked you. So, yeah, it does seem like they've been isolating themselves. But also, yeah. So, hang on, let me draw some more cards. So, how is Ruben feeling? What's going on about Ruben? All right. Yeah. All right. So here we have kind of a card of like kind of stubbornness, really keeping to himself physically, not putting himself in situations where you guys will, be able to be open with each other. This is a very tight image right here with the Four of Pentacles. We also have another isolation card with the Eight of Swords. Their thoughts are really forming a wall around them, and it's very much impenetrable, and they are caught up in their own feelings and will not take any advice from anyone. They are very much blind at the moment. We also have the Strength card, which I think is interesting, because I think that there will be a reconciliation between the two of you. Here we have a beast and this angelic figure who is taming the beast and kind of tapping into something greater than the both of them, in order to do this. And it just kind of seems like it's a nice coming to terms and handling of it. I feel like there's a lot of limbo here. There's a lot of waiting, and a lot of like very like keeping to himself compactness. That's really going to be hard to break down. So you just have to be patient. And I'm sorry. Is the description? Oh, I didn't add anything to the description. I should have. Yeah, but if you want to remain, just make sure you are liking and subscribing to this video, and making sure the notification bell is ring-a-ding-dinging. But overall, thank you for just even watching this live stream. All right. Unfortunately, Destiny, I don't believe it is. Oh wait. Benita. Okay, so it's Karen. Wait, Karen. I already did Karen. Just wondering if Mickey. Hey, Claire O'Connell. Just make sure, if you want to be added to the list, just make sure that you've subscribed and notification bells on, and you've liked the channel, and you like the video and all that stuff. Thanks. All right. So who is up next? It is, I believe, Destiny, and then it's Shri. Yes, okay. Destiny. Destiny Oliver, you'd like to know, when will James get better? How is James doing? May I ask, is this a health question? Is this like a healing question? When will he get better? What is the current status of his health? Immediately the sun popped out, but it popped back into the deck as well. But just know that there is hope for the situation. All right. When will Destiny get better? This is Destiny Oliver. So how will he be doing with his health and his work? All right. It seems like there will be a time relatively soon when he will be able to return to work and return to doing what he loves, and being the same wonderful James that you know and love. However, I think that at the moment he really does require a lot of intense emotional care and a lot of nurturing, we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. There really has to be someone there for him, aiding kind of his every desire, his every instinct. Just to try to not like aid it, just to be there for him and just be a strong rock of emotional support. He kind of, and I get that. I feel he needs to go back to the doctor. Yes, so you're catering to him at the moment. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think going to a doctor would be a good choice. We also had the Three of Swords in reverse, which to me kind of had a lot to do with like clearing anxiety and getting a diagnosis of the situation. We also have the King of Cups, which to me really is like kind of a doctorly sort of vibe. Well, I guess a King of Swords is a doctor, but whatever. King of Cups, just providing emotional well-being just in that sort of situation, just by like knowing what's going on, and being able to take steps towards health. But I know James will recover. Just try to channel that star energy with him. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I think, if once he's able to settle himself and feel a little more comfortable, he'll probably begin to feel better immediately. But yeah, I'm sorry about the situation. It's really tough. All right, Shri, are you alive? How you doing? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry just about this situation, but there's nothing to be sorry about. This is just one large stepping stone on the path of life, and we also had the Eight of Pentacles that just popped up while I was talking about that. It's going to be a little bit of work, but I think that this just being in this healing space will actually provide a lot for you emotionally. So, just do the best you can. It might be tough sometimes, though. All right, so Shri. How you doing, Shri? How you doing, Shri? You here? What's going on? Shri. Guys, today while I was on the airplane, I was like shuffling through my tarot cards, and then right as we were landing, the Death card popped out, and I was like, not today. And then I was like, haha, tarot, you're so funny. Anyways, just a funny tarot moments. Yeah. All right. So, Shri, are you alive and well? Victoria, I believe you are up next, and then it is Xiu, Xiu. I wanted to ask about. I wish I knew how to pronounce that correctly. I wanted to ask how my best friend J.R. Cancer feels about our friendship. We've been friends since we were 11, and now we're 19, but it feels off recently. You're an Aries. All right, Victoria. Well, I personally already, just hearing the situation, am optimistic. This just literally slid out of my hands from the deck, which just might be a reminder if this is some sort of petty situation. It's easy to, defensive energy can be pretty toxic, and it will be easy to, hey, what's up, Bright Light, how are you doing? Yeah, just make sure you like the live stream and you'll be added to the list. Hey, Champagne C, what's going on? How are you? She wouldn't tell me if something is wrong. She hasn't said anything. She might be feeling a little bit like defensive emotionally. I don't know. They're just kind of like a, like, don't talk to me sort of like moment. You pronounced it right. Oh, cool. Shu. Cool. Perfect. I'm glad. All right. Well, you're up next, Shu. All right. So Victoria C wants to know how her best. Yes, you can be added to the list. Just make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell and like this live stream. Thank you very much. Although I'm sure you've already done that, so thanks. But thank you for joining us and enjoy your stay. All right, Victoria C wants to know about her best friend, who's a JR, a Cancer. What's going on between the two of them? All right, so we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, and it seems like almost like Battle of the Queens. You know what I mean? And right over here we have the Devil. So right now we're just kind of like discovering some other sides, some shadow selves of each other, that are beginning to slowly somehow reveal themselves. I don't know which queen is which. I don't know who's the Queen of Swords, who's the Queen of Pentacles. To be honest, you're giving me Queen of. No, it's okay. I think this is fine. I think this is actually a really, really, really good step in your friendship. Discovering the shadow selves of each other is like, once you get to that level with somebody and you make it through, like, there's so much potential there. Anyways, it's actually interesting. The Three of Wands just popped out, which is kind of like taking the next step sort of things. And also the Emperor, which just kind of speaks to this only being something that will strengthen your relationship. I think you will remain friends. And I really see this as just a great opportunity for your friendship. I feel like at the moment this just popped up. I feel like at the moment you're kind of treading on thin ice. Maybe it's a little bit tense between the two of you. Oh, thank you for the hearts, Ashley. That's so nice. But you're giving me kind of Queen of Pentacles energy, and she's giving me Queen of Swords energy, just because that she's the one that kind of seems like she's a little bit up here in her head, and you definitely seem maybe a little more grounded, sort of like, you know what I mean? Like, if something's wrong, you're the one to be like, hey, what's going on? Like, this is what I see. You know what I mean? Where the Queen of Swords is very much like cerebral. Feels that way, but nothing happened. She's more like a mom to me. Oh, thank you, Erin Conway, for subscribing to my channel. I just got that notification. But funny how that's the only notification I've gotten all night. I'm joking. I think they come in like, they don't like always come in, so. Yeah, thank you for joining the live stream. Who is better, Aries or Taurus? I mean, I'm a Taurus, so Aries. I feel like Tauruses are a little more down to earth, and Aries will certainly have the passion that Tauruses lack, and like Tauruses can be a little lazy. You know what I mean? And Aries are like, let's go. Hey, I just subscribed. LOL, JK, but I did. Okay, thank you, Champagne C. Yeah, I just feel like you're really just discovering like different sides of yourselves, and that's kind of like the vibe right now. And I just think you should really embrace this and continue onwards. Yo, you're a Taurus, and you're feeling freaking lazy. Yeah, okay, well, I just had a really long, I already told you about this, but I had a long weekend. And I have a lot of homework, and I didn't do any of it. And right now I'm on a live stream reading tarot cards for strangers instead of writing my papers and doing my data science research and doing readings that I have to do. And there's only 2 weeks left of school. All right. Shri, you did miss your turn, but I don't think it's too late. You can ask your question. Yes, you can be added to the list of Erin Conway. Just make sure you also like the live stream. Show some extra love. Thank you. Shri, no, you can be added. 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 You can be added back on. But Victoria C, I think I already got you. Who is up next? Who is up next? Who is up next? Okay, Shri, Victoria, Cindy, Concrete, and Virsha, or Versha. And then, hey, Diana Thomas, can you get a reading? Yeah, of course you can get a reading. Just make sure you, just make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure the notification bell is ringing, and like this video. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Actually, yes. Shu, you're next. The list is like a little weird. I'm sorry. My list conflicts with Shirsha's list. Shirsha, are you still on here? Yeah, I know, girl. Where are you? Okay. Well, I'm gonna do Shu, then Cindy, because that's just the list that I have on my paper, and then so I'm sorry. I just need a moment to settle this. Um, Alrighty. Hang on. Sheersha. Karen, Destiny, Shri, Victoria, Cindy, Concrete, Versha, Shri, Victoria, Cindy, Concrete, Virsha, um, and then Claire, and then Bright Light. I'm sorry, guys. This is taking forever. Uh, ay, ay, ay. And then Champagne. La 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 la, and then Aaron. And Diana. Alrighty. Oh, and then Brianna. Brianna, if you haven't already, just make sure you are subscribed to my channel and have liked this live stream to be added to the list. All right. So what is going on? So Shu, are you still here? Do you have a question for me? Shu, and then it's Cindy, and then it's Concrete, and then it's Versha, and then it's Claire, and then it's Bright Light, and then it's Champagne, and then it's Aaron and Diana and Brianna. All right. Shu, are you here? Do you have a question? Should I send the package? She wants to know if she should send the package and what is in store if she sends the package. So, first of all, we have advice for you to use your best mental thought process before you go into the situation. Um, okay, right. So the list is yes. Okay, perfect. Oh, thank you so much, Shirsha. You really saved the day. So we have the Knight of Swords. Sorry. Um, what was I doing? What was I doing? I was just singing "Shine Bright Like a Diamond." Hey. Um, Anyways, we have the advice that you should use your best discretion before taking action. And to be honest, I'm going to say maybe you should not be sending this package. So we have the Fool, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Nine of Swords. And to be honest, I see potentially a great deal of anxiety for you. However, I'm going to be real. There does seem like there is a silver lining for the situation. It may just cause a little bit of emotional distress and mental distress for you sending this letter. However, we do have the Fool, which is kind of like infinite possibilities, very much a wild card. So you really don't have any sort of way in which you can actually really expect the situation to go. However, it does seem like you might be having a little bit of mental difficulty, especially right after sending the message. I don't know what the package is, but it might if there's enough weight into the package, if there's enough stuff like holding you back that you need to do a tarot reading about it, definitely give it a lot more deep thought before you go in, because I don't think you really know what to expect in terms of the situation. Um, So, yeah, it's a care package. What's a care package? What's a care I don't know what I don't I'm stupid. I don't know what a care package is. Care package. Guys, I'm 12 years old for someone I thought was a friend. Oh. I mean, I think you should do it. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's not like it's malicious, but I just think it's gonna definitely you're gonna be thinking about it for a really long time, and the situation just might not like it might not nothing. There might be nothing that comes of it. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? There's not like a Hey Rebecca, yeah, you can get a reading. Just make sure you like this live stream and subscribe to my channel. Make sure the notification bell's on. That way you can be notified next time I have a live stream. And then, of course, you can be added to the list. Items enclosed, such as food. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, totally. There's nothing wrong with sending the care package to somebody who you thought was a friend. If anything, it's just going to make you seem like the better person. We have the star and we have the moon. You know, the person will probably have to like reconsider their friendship with you, and you'll definitely come out seeming like the better person. So I don't see why there would be any sort of win-win, lose-lose. I mean, sorry, it seems like a win-win situation to me. But it just the only thing that's not kind of a win-win is you just might be thinking about it for a while, and you know there might not necessarily be all that much that like comes of the situation. I just realized you guys could. I'm like not wearing pants, and you could see like my like thighs in the reflection of the glasses. I should not. I should have not pointed that out. You can't see it anymore. So you missed it, or well, you could just go back. Okay, I should not have. I spoke too soon. Said too much. Okay. LOL. Okay. So what's going on, everybody? Who's next? Um. List. Destiny, Shri. Oh wait, Cindy. Isn't it you? Cindy. What's up, Cindy? Girl, I'm not sure, Ashley. I haven't had any luck. Luck is just around the corner, Rihanna. Luck is always on your side. Except for, you know, when it's missing. Cindy, what's going on? Cindy. How you doing, Cindy? What's going on, Cindy? I put these glasses on just for you. Oh, I love this question. Okay, let's find out. Okay, Cindy wants to know what her life's purpose is. All right. So, wow. Your life's purpose seems. Shri, I'm sorry, Shri. You are, I believe. I'm sorry. I thought you were placed at the last of the because you missed your question, so I thought you were placed at the back. So I'm sorry, but I mean, whatever. Shirsha added you further, so you can be added back. You can do you next. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you've had. I'm sorry there was confusion. Okay, so gonna be real. Your life doesn't necessarily. Your life's purpose. It seems a little bit intense. So we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. Um, we have the Five of Cups. Now, okay, immediately I'm getting that you are meant to be very empathic. You are meant to be very much an intense feeler of emotions. You are meant to um no, you're not gonna die young. You're not gonna die young. I don't think you're gonna die young. But I just think that you will experience I think that your life will I think that there will be times in your life when you are experiencing material hardship, which will really, really, really broaden your perspective and completely alter the way in which you um, view the workings of the world. Um, and or I just feel like I also feel like you maybe not that, I don't wanna wish or will in, like, a material hardship onto you, so I'm gonna take that back. What I see this as is, no, you're not gonna be poor. I don't think you're gonna be poor, I'm sorry. I just think that you are gonna experience hardship in that, like, I feel like you will often feel much like you're missing out or that there's something greater that you are trying to that you're looking up to, but you feel kind of excluded from, unfortunately. And I think that but I also feel like a part of it is realizing that you aren't actually excluded from anything, and that you are very much in touch with all of the emotions and all of the experiences that you need to be in touch with. Um, and that actually there's a lot of times where the Five of Cups is a reminder that you need to turn around and face the good. However, I feel like right now it seems like if no who will mourn these fallen cups but you? You know what I mean? I feel like you're very much you have that intense like innate empathy and that you're really in touch with those feelings, but you do kind of hold on to maybe some potentially feelings of dissatisfaction and uh and just a general kind of isolation sometimes. Um, it definitely seems like your thoughts and your dreams, you kind of are maybe a little bit wishing for more in your life, and that your purpose in life is really to find out you know that you are everything that you need is already here for you, and that all you need to do is just kind of be who you are and feel what you feel, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense? Hey, Ricky. You can totally get in, but just make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this live stream, and make sure that notification bells are ringing ding dinging, so you can be notified next time I have a um, live stream happening. So, thanks. Yeah. But Cindy, I hope that reading resonated with you. I'm sorry if I'm freaking you out. I think that's just one piece of a larger, much larger puzzle that is your life and your purpose. Just don't. I think we're much more complicated than three little tarot cards. That might just be what you needed to hear. Thank you, Brianna. All right. So, what is happening? What is new? Who is up next? I believe it is Shri. Sorry about all the confusion, Shri. Also, I think I'm going to readings by Lex. Hey, you can get a reading. I think after you, I'm actually going to close the list. I'm getting tired. I've had a long day. And yeah, you can get a reading. Just make sure you are subscribed to my channel and that the notification bells are ringing and that you like this live stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, of course. You were here before who? Yeah, no, you can be added to the Martha. You can also be added. Just to make sure you've done the same. Twin flames are two halves of the same soul, but not the same person. I don't know. I don't know what a twin. I don't know about twin flames. That's no hate to twin flames or anything. That's not. I just don't. I don't know about it. You know. Yes, of course, Cindy. Best of luck going onward down your path. Is Shri still here? Shri. I want to know, how does Shri wants to know, how does my Pisces man, Shri wants to know how the Pisces man feels. And they have not been in touch for 5 months. All right, Shri. All right, so Cindy, you're crazy. Okay, so seems like his head is kind of in the clouds. You know, he doesn't really know what to think. He's very much, everything seems a little bit up in the air at the moment. But however, it does seem maybe potentially that there are new thought processes that are taking hold, which are encouraging him to actually reach out, or potentially and re-engage in this situation. We have this spirit of collaboration in this card, kind of people getting along, working towards something greater than themselves, kind of taking the high road. However, at the moment, he really does have to overcome these messy instincts. He doesn't really know what to do about the situation, doesn't really know how to interpret it, or what action to take. But he's definitely beginning a really big mental formulation period, and I would definitely think that there's a chance that you will be reaching out soon, and there will be some sort of communication at the very least. So yes, best of luck. It doesn't seem like there's any other girl in his life. I don't really know about that. But yeah. Is there any other girl? Let me ask really quickly. I hate doing yes or no readings, but I'm just going to make it quick. Is there any other girl? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is there another girl? It seems like there's potentially someone else who he could be interested in or thinking about, and that's probably part of the reason why things are still somewhat up in the air. So yes, I don't think that it's anything that really needs to be worried about. But people are interested. I'm never interested in just one person. You know what I mean? Like, especially when I'm not in a relationship. I'm like looking all around. I'm like, hello, like who's over here? You know what I mean? Like trying to see as many eligible bachelors as possible. So I don't think you should stress out about it, and I definitely think that you're definitely still on his mind. So yeah, I mean, best of luck. I don't think there's too much to worry about there. Okay, so Sheersha, let's see what's going on. So we had Concrete. Concrete, are you here? Concrete. Okay, wait. Yeah, Concrete. Versha, Claire, Bright, Champagne, Aaron, Diana, Brianna, Rebecca, Shri, Ricky. Sylvie, Sylvie, unfortunately, I'm really sorry, but the list is closed. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Sylvie got added to the list, so I will allow Sylvie to be on the list. But just letting the people know that the list is now closed. Sorry. It's Concrete's turn. I'm sorry, Bright Light. I'm taking forever. Thank you for telling me to speed up. All right. Concrete Rose wants to know, will me and Chico start talking again? Concrete. Instantly, these cards fell out. And it seems like, yes, we have the Four of Pentacles, which we were talking about earlier, being like a sign of being like kept to yourself, you know what I mean? Like not really budging. not really wanting to make some sort of change. However, we also have the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. So I'm really thinking that this person is going to be doing a lot of deep intuitive work, thinking a lot about how they actually feel, how they really like what lots of different sides of them feel. Um, and um, Sorry, hang on. And I think that they will really begin to see you as this Queen of Cups sort of figure. And I definitely think that they desire to feel very emotionally nourished, very emotionally satisfied. They want to feel good about themselves. They want to feel, they don't want to feel like they're stuck. They want to feel satiated and happy but not stuck. These are kind of similar cards in terms of like posture and position. However, one is a lot more casual than the other. And I think that he will look to you for providing that sort of sense of emotional fulfillment. So I believe that the situation will work itself out. um, Oh, you didn't get in, Martha Kelly. Martha Kelly, you can also get in. You can also get in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Martha Kelly Salgado. I'm sorry. I've been really not good at keeping up with the chat. Thank God I have mods. Like seriously, thank you so much, Shirsha. Ugh. Thank you, Shirsha. I'm sorry, Martha Kelly Salgado. Um, so up next we have um, Concrete Versha Claire Bright. Um, may I know how does A view me as a person? Versha wants to know, how does A view them as a person? All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. I think they see you as someone potentially who is very, very abundant, gets what they want, is very much large and in charge, or just not even large and in charge, just you know, um, does what they want, brings about like different forms of positivity and like goodness into their life, just in many different ways, living just generally a very abundant lifestyle. um, I feel like they also are very conflicted about how they feel about you, and their mind is kind of racing, or just like when they think of you, they think of many, many different things. They kind of see you as potentially very multifaceted. They don't really know if they can really pin you down. And I think that's where a lot of the abundance comes through. Um, and I think that they generally feel good feelings towards you. It's not necessarily the most clear image, but it's just a feeling of goodness. And like just you vibe with that sort of person. They vibe with that sort of person. You basically, they vibe with you. Alrighty, bobighty. So um, yes, I got fired being a mod. Like W. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm getting sleepy. Claire, Bright, Champagne. You guys are the next three. Claire, Claire, Claire. I don't think he wants to start something with you just yet. I don't think he's settled in terms of his emotions like that. But I think potentially I think that there's hope as long I think there's a good thing going on for you guys. Um, um, list, hang on. Claire, are you on here? Claire, Bright, Champagne, Aaron, Diana, Brianna. Are there like so Champagne, so you're a moderator on a lot of channels. I'm sorry, Isabel E. It is not still open, but if you subscribe to my channel and make sure the notification bell is ringing, then you'll be notified the next time I have a live stream, which is pretty often these days. So, yes. Wait, you're not in the list, but he said yes. Okay, I will add you to the list. All right. Here you go. Okay. So Claire is not here, it seems like. And Bright, are you still here? It's okay. Don't worry about it. Bright, 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 Earth to Bright, 3, or I mean 5. Oh, yes, Bright Light is here. Bright Light, what is your question? And Claire has been removed from the list. I'm sorry, Claire, I love you, but I'm sleepy. What do you mean, may I get a good night, Cindy? Hang on one second. I'm gonna get a charger for my laptop. All right, sorry about that. Um, okay, let's see. Bright Light. What is he thinking? What is he thinking of you currently? Bright Light wants to know, what is he thinking of me currently? It's interesting that you mention having hurt his feelings, because it seems like this person's desires. We also had the Seven of Pentacles just pop up, just kind of like a sign of like doing busy, or just like feeling like you can't really reap your harvest just yet. You're just kind of waiting around for something to happen, and it seems like this person is really interested in like you know having a good positive relationship with you, and actually you guys do have the potential to um, have actually a really good thing going on for yourselves. And it seems like at the end of the day, he does view you as the Queen of Pentacles and kind of does desire some sort of good, abundant relationship with you. However, I feel like at the moment there's just not something's like holding everything back from that necessarily being the situation, unfortunately. Whether the seeds have already been planted and now we just have to wait, or or there's just a shift happening. It just seems you think he's mad at me. It just seems like he might be a little bit disappointed, perhaps, or something, but it does seem like he wants better for the both of you. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry though. But best of luck, Bright Light. I know everything's gonna work out. Thank you so much. Um, and on to you, Champagne. All right, Champagne C. I want to know, am I done with this karma cycle I've been dealing with? All right, so is she done with the karma cycle? So we have instantly what pops up is the Ten of Wands. We have a long, we have what feels like a very long journey and something big just weighing us down, kind of holding us back from enjoying ourselves. All right, so hi. Unfortunately, the list is closed. However, um, oh, wow. Unfortunately, the list is closed. However, if you subscribe to my channel, you will be notified the next time I am live, which is pretty often these days. So please stay tuned. Thank you so much. I'm very, very, very sorry, but you should be able to catch me tomorrow. Um, all right, so the Four of Cups just popped out. Which just kind of reminding us that potentially the salvation that we need is actually right in front of us, and um, we don't necessarily we aren't necessarily lacking anything that we um, feel like we are, and that this really is one big lesson. However, it does seem like things are coming to an end. We have the Nine of Wands, someone who has been through a long battle, just kind of looking around defensively, waiting for the next opponent, um, confident that it will be there. Um, yes, I love Shirsha. She's amazing. Shirsha is the sweetest, sweetest, sweetest. Thank you so much. I would be nothing without Shirsha, to be honest. Um, And yeah, I just think that soon you'll be able to rebuild your energy and rebuild your confidence. And, I don't think that this will last all that much longer. I just think that it's important to focus on the lessons that you've learned thus far. Um, the King of Pentacles just popped out. I think soon you'll be able to really feel the abundance of your life and, you know, all that goodness. It just seems like right now you might be a little bit isolated, paranoid, caught up in your own thoughts and stuff. Um, Raven, or yes, Raven, yeah, Raven, I guess. Um, of course, Champagne, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your support. Raven, unfortunately, the list is closed. However, if you subscribe to my channel and make sure the notification bells are ringing, you'll be notified the next time I go live, which is pretty often these days, so please stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in the first place, and I hope you'll stick around. All right, so who is up next? Shall we find out? All right, Aaron, Diana, and Sylvie Girl. So, Aaron, I was wondering if my boyfriend, Aaron, wants to know if her and her boyfriend are gonna get through this rough patch. Let's find out. Alrighty, little buddy. Alright, so again, we have the Ten of Wands, something big, something upsetting, and instinctually doesn't agree with us, is really weighing us down, making it hard to reach the objective, the home, the happiness, the lifestyle. We are once again in a stalemate. Things are just kind of reaching eventually kind of a stillness. It's just, and as both sides kind of balance each other out and, both sides reach an equilibrium. I like supporting readers. I am a reader also, but I like to show the love. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Champagne C. Hey, Ema, oh, yes, I would love to hear something. What's going on? You have me scared. I'm not scared, just I'm intrigued. But okay, but anyways, back to the reading. Does seem like eventually we have the Knight of Swords, which will really, I don't know. The Knight of Swords seems like it's the Knight of Swords is just a sign that you will be really, really actively like moving towards reconciliation. Your mind is just going to be like, you know what? I've had enough. I'm done. I'm done with the current state of things, and I think you're going to move aggressively towards recovery. And I think that this is just a rough patch, like you said. I think the way you described it is perfect. This is just a rough patch. TBH, I don't really care if I die. I learned a lot about the past that will not abide. Can't explain all the tension I feel in my body. Um, I'm crazy. I need to get high on a Friday. All right. Well, I really hope you don't die. I think there's plenty to be, that Earth has to offer, and there's plenty to live for. Although I'm glad that you've come to terms with death. That's actually a really big step. Tessa Gray, unfortunately, the list is closed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shirsha. That's so nice. Oh my gosh, you guys are like these compliments are getting to my head. All right, so Diana, Tessa Gray, unfortunately, the list is closed. So subscribe to my channel for the next time. I will be on live and doing pick a pal readings and all that sort of stuff. Shirsha girl, there is so many good ones, and I'm like, lol. And he is good. He read me the way I would read cards for my cards for sure. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. All right, so Diana wants to know if Denisio misses her. How does he feel about me in the current moment? And I want to know why he stopped communicating. Karine wants to know why Denisio stopped communicating. Why did Denisio stop communicating? Page of Wands, Two of Swords yet again, and the Devil. All right, so definitely seems like their mind is preoccupied with thoughts of the self. They are currently doing a lot of self-exploration, discovering the undersides of themselves, discovering their shadow selves, really doing a lot of kind of self sort of work, self sort of reflection just in general, maybe involving themselves in crowds that are a little bit unusual to them. So it really is a time where they are going to be behaving a bit unexpectedly. Not only do we have the symbols of like divinity and like mystery and like spiritual aspiration within the pyramids, we also just have like a strong representation of the shadow self and just mystery within the devil. So it's very much an enigmatic time for them, and they are kind of blindly following these thoughts and not really listening or paying much attention to the outside world. Just kind of allowing those thoughts play through to themselves for the time being. It does seem like a little bit of a waiting period, a limbo period. However, I would imagine within like the next 2 to 3 weeks or so, they would be able to come back around. It seems like just a phase. Yes, I love this poetry. Hey, Norman Jean Baker, what's going on? Unfortunately, the list is closed for the evening, but just make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that the next time I'm live, you will know and you will be able to join. I'm just chilling, trying to get through these last couple of readings so I can go to bed. Alright. Sylvie girl wants to know. Sylvie girl wants to know what are Ovid's motivations towards me, and also how does he feel about me? Thank you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. La 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 la. We have the moon and we have the star. Clearly, I think this person really looks up to you. I think that they really see you as someone who could really be a central figure to their life, towards their ideology, towards their, just the way in which they orient themselves. They definitely really want to build a life with you. Um, Whatever that means. They just want to bring you close. They want to share some of the abundance that they have. They want to bring you in because they feel like that would make their life more abundant. Am I psychic? Um, I think I'm a little bit psychic. I think I have intuitive ability, but I would not self-identify as a psychic. Um, I do not feel like I receive psychic messages from tarot cards. Uh, However, I feel like sometimes I can do a little bit of channeling, and I definitely feel like I am kind of like a bit of an empath. So, but yeah, everyone's an empath these days, and that's also just because everyone's an empath, and everyone has the capability to be empathetic and to have empathy and to have psychic ability. So, um, it's something that can be developed with practice, I think. But I just more focus on tarot and just reading tarot in kind of a more practical sense. Um, but I psychic abilities are totally awesome to me, and sometimes I do have like psychic dreams or psychic things happen. I also practice the law of attraction, which is kind of like psychic stuff. Just because like I'll be thinking about something and then it just unfolds in my life immediately after, and I'm like, when your thoughts and reality are in the exact same wavelength. It's kind of crazy. Um, Anyways, sorry. I just got really, really distracted. Sylvie girl, I am really, really sorry. Um, Anyways, so we have the moon, we have the star. Um, I don't know. It seems like potentially you guys are a little bit far away from each other just because with the moon we have a long road ahead in order to get there. However, we ultimately do have a great deal of wisdom that is gained from the cycle of the moon, and a lot of transformation. And I think that this person sees you as someone who could potentially be transformative in their lives. Um, and yeah, I just feel like they are needing to take that journey and take those first couple of steps to really bring themselves closer to you. I don't even know if you're still listening, Sylvie girl, but thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for stopping by and asking your questions. Have an amazing day. I feel like I have a natural gift to kind of read people, but as I get older, it fades away. Read me. What do you have to say about me? Huh? 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 How is he feeling about me? How is he feeling about you right now? How is he feeling about you right now? One, two, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How is he feeling about you right now? I'm gonna make this quick. Um, So there seems to be a great deal of conflict between the two of you. There might be a little bit of a power struggle going on. However, it does kind of seem like there is an underlying truth of love, and that they are very much interested in tapping into that love and, really wanting to channel that. It just seems like they need to really get over whatever sort of weird power dynamic this is, whatever sort of thought struggle is going on inside of their head. Um, Best of luck to you, Sylvie girl. It's nothing supernatural. I just mean like knowing how people feel. No, that's I know what you mean by that too. Sorry, I didn't mean to, be cocky or anything. Be like, so, um, Black Tree, hi. Unfortunately, Black Tree, the list is closed. However, if you would like a reading, just make sure you subscribe to my channel, and that way you'll know when the next time I am posting something and uploading it or doing a live stream. Make sure the notification bell is on so that way you get the notification. Maybe LOL. Okay, Black Tree, whatever, girl. I don't need you. Just kidding. Please subscribe. Anyways, you can watch some of my readings for other people and decide for yourself, Black Tree, of course. All right, so if I had to guess, if you had to guess who am I? I don't know. Probably. I'm gonna guess you're like late 20s, maybe 30s, male. Hey Tara, I have a reading if it isn't too late. Unfortunately, Phantom Punk, it is a little bit too late and the list is closed. However, like I said to Black Tree, and Black Tree refused. If you subscribe to my channel, you will be notified. Well, if you subscribe to my channel and make sure the notification bell's on, you'll be notified next time I'm live and you'll be able to do another reading. But am I emote faculty? Am I right about this? I feel like you're a male, 20s, 30s, maybe. I don't know, maybe older than that. Just single. I feel like your father is dead, and maybe your mom too. I don't know. I'm kind of guessing at this point. Oh, you liked? Thank you. You guys are so nice. Wait, who's next on this? Who's next on this list? I'm sorry, I'm taking a long time. Okay. Sylvie Girl, Rebecca, Ricky, Martha, and Lex. Rebecca, Ricky, Martha. You're 15. I'm so weak at myself. I clearly have no idea what I'm talking about. Guys, I'm not a psychic. Everything I say is wrong. Please leave me alone. I'm not a psychic. Okay, we just got proved wrong by me that I clearly don't have intuitive ability. You're the orphan? Oh no. Well, not oh no, I don't know. I mean, oh no. Sorry, I'm not an orphan. I don't know how to have these discussions. I'm really digging myself into a bad hole right now. Hi, I simply. It's cool. Was a guess. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking all that hard. I'm sorry. I'm also really sleepy. All the psychic interference. I'm really sorry. Black Tree. And yes, Rebecca, are you here? Ricky, you are here. Ricky, would you like to leave your question down below? It's going pretty good. I just got proved that I'm a sham because I just really, really incorrectly guessed somebody's age. How does Timothy feel about me? And will there be a relationship? Ricky Rooks wants to know, how does Timothy feel and will there be a relationship? Oh, right. So, Timothy feels very much. I think Timothy is into you. I think there's a crush going on here. I think this person feels awakened by your presence. Steph Z, unfortunately, the list is closed, but if you subscribe to my channel, you will be notified the next time I have a live stream. So make sure the notification bell is a ring-a-ding-ding, so that way you can make it in time. I'm sorry that the list is closed. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. It's like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm also jet lagged on top of that. So I should really be in bed, you guys. But instead, I'm out here doing tarot readings. Um, okay, so anyways, it seems like this person really has a crush on you. You know, they're really invigorated by the situation, and maybe this is a new relationship. I don't know, but you guys might be like in newfound situations with each other. Um, um, You know what I mean? Like, new okay, so, but it's I think that the person kind of does feel a little bit stuck. They feel like they've, been friendly to you maybe, and they've done the most they can to kind of plant the seeds of a potential relationship, but now it's in your court. Um, and, I would recommend, you know, go being forward and approaching. Oh, Martha Kelly Salgado, what's going on? It's buffering. I would just say I was just saying I would recommend being a little more forward because I think the ball is in your court at the moment. So yes. Where's the chicken Alfredo? Don Julio wants to know. Ricky me. Say it again, and will it be a relationship? It seems like it will be a relationship. This person is really into you, but the ball is in your court. Like I said, they're very much waiting around. They seem like they're kind of like they've already planted the seeds of the relationship, so they're kind of waiting on you at the moment to bring about the seeds of that harvest, or to bring about the fruits of that harvest. Not the seeds of the harvest. All right, so who is up next? So Martha and Lex. And then it is a nighty night 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 for me and for you guys because everyone should be asleep. Everyone needs more sleep. Um oh no. Okay, yeah, of course. Martha Kelly Salgado wants to know about her health and career. I actually, Martha, I actually do see tremendous emotional well being for you down the line, and also just a great deal of power for you physically. And I feel like you will be healthy. I feel like you will be able to. Um, I don't know if you're struggling with your health at the moment, but if you are, it does seem like you will make a recovery and be able to return to living your best life. Um, and if you are not, and you are just interested in the state of your health, just in general, does seem like your health will be good, and you will be able to maintain a source of energy throughout your life with your body. I also see you and your career being very empowered and feeling super powerful just through your career. But just in terms of like emotions and in general, it seems like I think maybe sometime soon or something, you will be making good connections with people, just feeling really good socially, and also potentially romantically. And I think that all of that sort of energy, especially in combination with the star, is really going to lead to just a period, as you get older, of emotional satisfaction. And I do see you living a uh, I do see you living a relatively happy and successful and very satiated and full life. I don't see you dying like particularly young at all. Um, at least I would say you're gonna live until 60. Um, uh, Claire O'Connell, I'm really, really sorry, but I am uh, wrapping up the readings, but I feel so bad. I mean, you know what? So, you know what, Claire, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I feel like there's a good thing for you. Why don't you? I feel like that I see really good things coming for you, and just in your way, and just in your journey. And I just think that this rough patch is a rough patch, and I'm sorry that you were struggling with suicidal thoughts. I really feel for you. And I will keep you in my prayers. Ah, oh my gosh, you won. I simply just won a giveaway, and also everybody should go enter my giveaway 'cause I have one on my YouTube channel. But everyone, 3 cheers for I Simply. Hooray, hooray, hooray. We are all so proud of you. Claire O'Connell, I will allow you to be I will allow you to have this reading. Lex, if you're still on here, it is your turn. However, Claire O'Connell, you can drop your question down below if you still have one for me. Also, if you're still on here, I want to know. Say hi. I just want to see who's up. We have 5 people on here. It seems like. Can I get a financial reading, please, and thank you. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. First of all, it seems like right now, the Seven of Cups is very much kind of your energy, just kind of like making decisions, kind of like going forward, not really sure where the road leads going ahead. You're just kind of like, I don't know what to pick. Maybe you have different job offers, or maybe you are applying to different jobs, or maybe you are applying to between different like career paths, or just generally just don't know what the future holds. That kind of seems to be your energy. However, I also see you in within your life just being very successful, and establishing a great deal of abundance for yourself. And yeah, I don't think you need to worry all that much about your finances. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me draw some more cards. Readings by Lex wants a financial reading. We have Temperance, we have the Fool, and we have the Eight of Swords. It does seem like there are moments when work might be a lot for you, and you aren't necessarily at the job that you um, desire most. However, I do think that there will, for as much bad work for as much bad work that you have, there will be an equal amount of good work and work that you are passionate about. So I don't necessarily think that is something you need to um, worry about all that much. We also have the Fool, and I also kind of see you constantly changing career paths, or maybe just like being very versatile in what you do. What do you feel of your personality? I feel like you are very creative, most likely very sporadic, very energetic. Um, I feel like you are very much interested in English and humanities, poetry, the arts, that sort of stuff, but also a little bit of interest in geometry and math. Numbers. You can work with numbers for sure. Um, they might not be your favorite thing, but I think that you have that capability. Definitely, you're someone who is just smart naturally. You have a great deal of just mental, emotional power, energy. I don't know if you relate to that, but I'm just literally guessing. So Claire O'Connell wants to know about her relationship with Mickey, and whether or not they are going to get back together. All right. So here we have the Um, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, no problem. Readings by Lex. So here we have Mickey. There's kind of a situation that's being There's some festivities. There's a situation, a good situation happening over here, and then Mickey kind of like walking away from it and leaving behind two unaddressed swords. Swords are thought processes. So some unresolved thoughts, feelings that are being left behind. Thank you guys. Literally so nice. I love y'all. Def watching you more often, keeping you in my prayers as well. Everyone needs some good light. Ah, thank you so much, Martha Kelly Salgado. That is so sweet. Um, mwah. Thank you. That's so nice. I'm glad you're enjoying watching this. Um, and I really know that everything is going to work out for you. I'm sorry that you are struggling. Um, I'm praying for you as well. Um, Anyways, it seems like, to be honest, Claire O'Connell, it seems like you're gonna realize that Mickey ain't shit, and you don't really care about him. To be honest, I think that I don't think you're gonna get back together. And to be honest, I think that you're gonna resolve those two swords on your own and figure out, damn, this is not for me. Are you a Democrat or Republican? I feel like you're a Republican just because you asked that question. I feel like you're a libertarian, but hopefully you're a Democrat, to be honest. And I don't mean to get I don't mean to get controversial. Um, um, all right. Um, yeah. What was I saying? Um, yeah, Claire. I just think with the tower, I just think you're gonna realize that like this is actually a really good opportunity for you to clear. I'm sorry. The yeah. I mean, controversy, schmontroversy. That's how I feel. Whatever happens, happens. Um, that doesn't make any sense. That's not even like a statement. All right. So, Ashley, unfortunately, the list is closed. But Claire O'Connell, just a kind of parting message. Just use this as an opportunity to do some good old fashioned spring cleaning, summer cleaning, because it's basically summer now. And just realize that this might actually be a really good situation for you to just like realize what it is that you want in relationships and figure out that with that guy that it is not the situation that you want. You know what I mean? And I think that you're gonna do a lot better for yourself looking out forward. Hey, Jade Stevie Greg, how are you? I'm good, but unfortunately the list is closed, and yeah. But if you would like to be notified the next time I'm doing a reading, you can subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell, and then you will do all that sort of. Then we can chat next time I'm around. But thank you so much to everybody who has been watching. I just want to say goodbye to all of you. It was so much fun reading for all of you. Um, had an amazing hour and a half. Um, Peace out, everybody. Yeah, have a great night. Best of luck. Sleep tight, everybody. Bye.